Hello my friends, welcome to my True Movies Collection Part 2. Before I start, if you could hear anything, it's my dinner cooking in the background. I'm having mash, veg and a few sausages. Well, let's get on with this. What you came to see. First is Boys Don't Cry with Hilary Swank. Awesome in this film, really great actress she is. I've got a few of her films. But basically it's a girl that she wants to be a boy, so she dresses and acts like a boy. And she moved to this place in Nebraska and she just pretends to be a boy. She fools everyone and all the people like her and she gets a job and everything. She meets this girl. And then till the secret comes out. I won't spoil it, but it's really, really good film. And nowadays when I see her, I just think of her in this film and her pretending to be a boy. Excellent film that is. Boys Don't Cry. Next on the list is In the Eyes of a Stranger. Basically she witnesses she witnesses a murder, and so that the murderers are after her. Does she know more than she lets on, if I can speak. Can't remember what this film's like. There's a few pictures, and that's called In the Eyes of a Stranger. Next on the list is one I've not even watched yet, David's Mother. Had this a while with Kirstie Alley. Here's the disc. Basically her son's got really bad autism, and her love for him not letting him move on with his future, sort of thing. There's that. Next on the list is a remake of My Sister's Keeper. I've also got the original to this somewhere. Brilliant film, a lot of heartfelt sort of film with Cameron Diaz and Abigail Breslin. Basically they're sisters and she gets leukemia and she wants to be a donor for her to help her get better, but it's about her wanting to take control of her own body. There's a few pictures there. Good film. And we've got this one with what's her name? Charlize Theron. Awesome actress she is. Brilliant. So's Christina Ricci. Brilliant film. Powerful, staggering. Theron gives this year's most impressive performance. Compelling, astonishing, incredible. Disc 1. Now I've got that one, disc 2 with all the DVD extras. Basically she had a really hard life, and then she meets her, Christina, in this bar that she goes to, and then to keep her, because they get together, and to keep her happy she steals and that, and to get money and to rent a place and all that lot. But while she's stealing she gets raped. And it's sort of self-defense that she kills these men to keep her, to get the money and all that lot. Brilliant film. Awesome. And that's called Monster. Next on the list is The Perfect Storm with George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg, sorry. Basically it's about a storm. Based on true story. It's a thrilling, gritty, almost unbearable, tense and totally satisfying. Really, really bad storm happens while they're out fishing. And there's the disc, The Perfect Storm. You can sort of see me. Hello. Anyway, there's that. See my eyes. The Hunt for the BTK Killer. This is about a murderer. Well, BTK means bind, torture, kill. It's about this murderer that eluded police for over 17 years, because he just sort of blended in with the community, went to church, helped out in the church, had kids, wife, all that lot, pretended to be normal. So the police didn't suspect him or anything, but then he slipped up. I think that's actually a real picture of him, because I've seen a documentary also on Netflix or TV about him. Yeah, Bind, Torture, Kill. They did catch him in the end, happy to say. This is The Heart of a Lie. It's got Linda Blair in, and she's the one from Exorcist. No, sorry, Poltergeist, sorry. It's got her when she's sort of a bit older. Woman's Fight for Innocence. I've forgotten what this one's like. She spent most of her life proving she could be a cop. Now she's spending the rest of her life proving her innocence. Oh yeah, is she a cold, calculating killer who gunned down her husband's ex-wife in cold blood, or was she simply an attractive, clever blonde who became a hapless victim of envy and pride? There's some pictures. I'll show you the disc. I don't think in part 1 I show any of the discs. A bit weird to me. Normally I show the discs. Anyway, Captain Phillips, Tom Hanks, awesome in this film, really good. Basically in 2009 this US container ship was hijacked by Somali pirates. And that's about that really. Brilliant. Really good film. I won't really say too much about the actual what happens because I don't want to spoil it for anyone that's not seen it. Yeah, excellent, brilliant film. Had me on the edge of my seat. Some of the scenes in there. Now we've got A Long Way Home. In part 1 I got this mixed up with another film. This is the one where her father's the abuser. Or is it? Yeah, I think this is the one. Her dad abused her. They sort of kicked him out of the family, and then he wanted to come back and be like a normal family man again. I think this is that film. He's the abuser and the abused. But does this excuse his crime? I could be wrong. Yeah, this is one where he wants to go back and win the hearts of his family. It's called A Long Way Home. Brilliant film. Really enjoyed that one. Then we got, excuse me, A Murderous Affair with Her. A true story of a fatal attraction for killing. A woman scorned as the deadliest of enemies. Don't really remember what this one's like. There's some pictures. A sultry temptress and a married man. This is a lethal combination that proves a perfect match for murder and leads to the arrest of a blonde bombshell for killing her lover's innocent wife in a murderous affair. Here's the disc. A Murderous Affair. I don't think I'll show you the disc for A Long Way Home. And there's a disc for that. Next thing on the list is Bully. Unmissable, compelling. Basically, Bobby and Marty are a couple of good-looking, small-town teenage slackers, known each other forever, and they're in like a dead-end jobs, do drugs, hustle, and sell porn, all the bad stuff. The Marty treats Bobby like a toy. He dominates him and brutally attacks him and all that kind of thing. And then basically no one likes is it Bobby? Yeah, no one likes Bobby, so they all get together and do something about it. Good film. Because Bobby's a bully. That's why it's called Bully. Good film. It's got him in from what's that film he was in? So it's Spit on Your Grave. He was in number 1 of that. Good actor, good film. Next is Everest. This one's got Jake Gyllenhaal, Emily Watson, Keira Knightley and Sam Worthington. It's about these people, they go to Everest and try and climb it, and the things that happen whilst they're doing that. Really good special effects in this film, really great film. There's some pictures climbing up. There's a helicopter. Awesome film. And now from a couple of boxes. These ones were in a box set, but I've lost the actual cardboard box sleeve like this one. Anyway, this is the Baltics Storm. I can't remember what this one's like, but it's got Donald Sutherland, Greta Saskia and some name I can't pronounce, Jug and pronoun or something. It's September 94, on a cold black night somewhere in the middle of the merciless Baltic Sea. The Estonia, a ferry carrying nearly 1,000 passengers, mysteriously sinks. Only 145 souls are saved. Covering the story, investigator, journalist. Oh yeah, she suspects the government's got something to do with it, hiding stuff. And here's a disc for that, just bare bones disc. There's a few pictures. Next to that set that I've lost the actual sleeve for is, oh, I've forgotten how you say that. Anastasia, the mystery of Anna. It's about this woman who claimed until the day she died in '84 that she was truly the Grand Duchess Anastasia, the sole surviving child of Russian Tsar Nicholas II. Many believed her, but even for those who did not, her story became one of the greatest romantic mysteries of the 20th century. So it's about that. And this is okay, I've lost the disc. The disc is somewhere about. But yeah, there's the case for it. Oops, stuff's fallen on the floor. Anyway, that's somewhere about. And this one's Flynn, Errol Flynn. I don't think I've even watched it. It's got Guy Pearce and Stephen Burkoff. Make sure it's in. Yeah, it's in there. Flynn's bare bones disc. Guy Pearce plays everyone's favourite swashbuckler Errol Flynn in his early years. This biopic details Flynn's life from his youth in Australia to his early adventures in Hollywood until his trial for murder at age 21. Don't think I watched this one. That's Flynn. And then going on to me. This is a big box set. Where's the front of it? This it's called Drama / True Movies movie pack. It's got Bloodlines, The Body, Crash, The Mystery of Flight 901, 15 and Pregnant, Judgment in Berlin, A Message from Holly, Untamed Love. Watch that, it's a brilliant film. That is Untamed Love. But this little girl, she's abused, but no one knows. At school she starts acting weirdly, and then one teacher actually sees through the horrible behaviour and tell sort of excuse me, and actually finds out what's been happening. Awesome. Brad Pitt and Juliette Lewis, Too Young to Die. Return from the River Kwai, Rebel, The President's Mistress, and Malaki. Yeah, that's a good one. And that's about Brad Pitt and Juliette Lewis get arrested, and I think it's Juliette Lewis is put on death row. I've not watched it yet, not properly anyway, only little bits. So let's have a look. I'll just open the thing up to show you. And Here's the films. We've got Blood, the Body, Judgment in Berlin, you can see him better now. Rebel, Return from River Kwai, on 2 extended play discs. Here they are. I like looking at these bits just to see what other films are about that I might want to get. Augustine, black and white. Black and white look good. The War Bride, Coronation Street. Eagle has landed. So, I Love Sucks Easy. Handful of Dust. There's the discs. And I'll just take this out and we can look at this side. Happy Hour, Last Orders, Marilyn Monroe, Morgan's Ferry, Silicon Towers, Sophie's Choice, The Big Sleep, and Where Angels Fear to Tread. Just put that back in there. Yeah, I like looking at the backs of films just to see what else I could get. Bloodlines, Molokai, The President's Mistress, Crash, The Mystery of the Flight 501. Oh, before I said 901, it's actually 501, sorry. Cheryl Ladd. She's been in quite a few true movies, Cheryl Ladd. Good actress. And there's just the backs. And then you got this one. It's got the 15 and Pregnant Untamed Love, brilliant film. Brad Pitt and Juliette Lewis, Too Young to Die, and A Message from Holly. Not watched many of these. Shiny discs. Hello. Let's look at the back. Against the Wall. This one I can't tell because the thing's over it. Him in Traffic. Last Orders. Lady Chatterley. Romper Stomper. Scum. When Trumpets Fade. I'll just put this shiny disc back. Shiny, shiny. And that is part 2. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and there'll probably be a part 3 coming up soon, so look out for that, and